You are now locked in to the latest and the greatest on the Android system. This is the channel that gives you information every day in every way possible. Now make sure you go ahead and hit the like button on your way in and subscribe. Hit the bell as well. Check out the full catalog of videos I made just for you. It's your boy Serrano, and I'll see you after these messages. Peace. Hi there, it's your boy Serrano, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, and I just wanted to welcome you to the 11 self-balancing electric skateboard. Now, this thing is actually pretty cool. It's called the G-Sensor skateboard. You can get it on Amazon.com for like $189, which was really lit. So I'm taking out everything out of the box right here so you could see what's inside, but the packaging was actually put together pretty nicely and nothing got damaged during delivery. Everything was pretty solid. You can see the motor on the bottom, the battery included inside of it, and right here is the 2 amp charger, which actually charged up the skateboard in about 1.5 or 1.5 hours. Now it came with this tool right here that you could use to tighten up all the bolts and screws on the deck. So that those were on deck right here, and they just added that additional feature, which was cool. They also included this cable that you need to connect to the charger and connect it to the wall. Now right here they did include the instruction manual, which was definitely informative. You definitely want to read this before you do anything with the G-Sensor self-balancing, whatever you want to call it, skateboard or cruiser. Now this thing was designed real nice, 7-ply maple wood, 7 pounds, 7.7 pounds is what they say the weight of it is. Here's the power button. You press that and you get a vibration. That's how you know that the board is on. Press it again and it gives off a lower pitched sound and vibration, letting you know that the board is off. When that green light is on the charger, that means it's ready to go and you don't have to charge anymore. It's all set. When it's red and it's plugged in, that means still needs time to charge. Now right here you can see the board is ready to go. Let's test it out and see how the G-Sensor board is going to work. I know you guys want to see how this thing actually tests. All you have to do, walk up to it, put it on the floor, turn it on, wait for that vibration on the motor or whatever, the engine. Now, step on the board, either with 1 foot or 2 feet. Once you feel a vibration, it knows you're on it. Lean forward and you start to gain momentum slowly, so it doesn't like throw you forward. But you know, you ease your way depending on how far you're leaning forward. That's how fast you're gonna go. So I was catching speed here. Had to slow down a little bit and cross the street just to make sure I didn't get killed. But right here you can see I'm gaining some speed, and you know, starting to get through the learning curve of how the sensory motion actually works on the deck. So you just want to, you know, keep in mind that the feet placement and the way that your feet are positioned and the weight of your body on the deck. And after that, it's basically, you know, all fun from there. So, you know, you can see it is quite really nice and a smooth ride. The actual concrete I'm on isn't the most smoothest place to ride in the world. I would definitely have wanted to be on some cement or something like that, but you know, the wheels handle most, you know, rocks and everything like that, and bumps. You're not gonna fall forward. But once you get the hang of the cruising and the downhill, just like riding of the board, and even going up 15-degree inclines at points, it's actually really cool. And you know, you get to run errands. You know, I found myself anywhere I'm going that's near the house, just grabbing this thing, and it just makes the trip more enjoyable. another thing to note is that um, it, you're gonna get about an hour of riding time. Now it does say on the in the packaging 6.2 miles or 6.6 miles, but I believe it's around about 4 miles, 4.5, or maybe even 3 to 4.5 miles, depending on the situation, how much you're using the battery. If you're going uphill a lot, that might increase the drainage of the battery more than if you were going through a flat surface. So overall, I would definitely I really enjoyed using this deck here. It was really cool. People were everywhere I went. People were looking at me. They were trying to figure out how I was getting from point A to point B without putting my foot down, not one single time. And I was actually getting a thrill and kick out of it too, just looking back at them. But all you had to do was lean back, and it did come to a complete stop. Um, and that's basically it. I mean, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely be happy to answer any questions you may have about the 11 self-balancing skateboard. But it was really sturdy, it was really smooth, it came in a nice packaging. um, I wish it would have actually the battery would have lasted like maybe 2 hours instead of 1 hour, but out of that 1 hour of time, you know, it was like um, the best experience in the world. You just wish that you could extend that battery a little bit more, but other than that, you know, for the money you're spending, you know, you couldn't complain whatsoever. But thank you for watching. It's your boy Serrano. If you found this helpful, every single like helps the channel. Click that like button and the bell as well, and I'll see you on the next video. In the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening,